it's so heavy. Look at this. Open the top. Yes, this is my 16-old pickle jar. I know some of you know, but if you're new here, this is probably older than you. 16 years old brine. So today I'm gonna show you actually how to make this. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Today's sponsored by my cookbook. The detailed recipe is in this book. I'm sure the whole process, how actually I started this in 2005. And here, this jar is a newer jar. I got it probably 6 months ago because it's much bigger. So here is my 16-year-old clay jar. This is original from China. I wrapped this actually on the plane 2005. I hold it and fly all the way here to Minnesota from China. Could not find any pickle jar here like this in Minnesota. Later, I got those bigger jars. Here's another glass jar you can get at Asian market or even Amazon. Amazon's more expensive. But I would say the flavor probably the same. Maybe the clay jar tastes better with the pickles. But the glass jar I've been using for many years, pretty good. And first, I already prepared this jar. This I actually boil in the hot water. You want to kill all the bad bacteria, then dry it out overnight. Make sure it's dry, there's no water, and sanitize. First, I'll put salt in. And we got some filtered clean water. But in China, we didn't have filtered water. When I grew up, my grandma used to boil the water and let it cool to room temperature. Then we add the water in with the salt. You can get a bigger jar like this, or a smaller one, depends how much pickles you want to eat. But usually you add water halfway into the jar. Some clean garlic, I wash them, let it dry. This will keep your pickle brine pretty healthy. Some more ginger, I slice them in pretty big pieces. To start brand new jar, yeah, you need probably 3 to 6 months to get the flavor fermented. When I started this 2005, the first month didn't even have much flavor. But if you live close by, I can give you a little jar so you can get started. Here are some Sichuan chili peppers. Those are called 二荆条. This is I use in the jar. So if you can't really find this, any dry chili pepper is good. Spices in here. And the Sichuan peppercorn. This you need to add in. It smells so good. Oh, next thing, if you have this rock sugar, regular sugar is fine, but I find the rock sugar is a better flavor for the pickle jar. If you like alcohol, you're in the right place. Here, I use vodka for the fermentation because you need the alcohol has no taste. So in China, we use 白酒. So that's similar as vodka's very high percentage of alcohol. I'm just gonna measure with my Chinese eyeballs now. Also, this will keep your pickle brine pretty healthy. So next, you can see I got so many different kind of vegetable, whatever you like to pickle. But to start your pickle jar, you want some vegetable brings the flavor of the brine. So here's the celery, usually is good. And here is the cherry radish I like to use. Also, these are really good for the pickle brine, keep it healthy. In China, we have those radish, very long one, I can't find it, but this is good. Actually, this vegetable, it's not in the recipe, but I use this vegetable, you can find an Asian market called 青菜. After you pickle them, you can chop up, stir fry with ground pork, or just eat it, adding your noodles. Today, we are also gonna use this Chinese flat cabbage. Yes, if you watch my stir fry cabbage with bacon, this is the cabbage I use. This is not a lettuce. You can see those are pretty flat and are great for pickles. But only the bottom, the stem. We are going to peel this, and just the stem in the pickle jar. The top you can save for, I don't know, stir fry. Sweet peppers, you can just pickle them, eat it right away. If you want it spicy, you can pick any fresh spicy pepper in here, but your brine gonna be really spicy. So now we wash all the vegetables. My grandma used to just let this sit there, dry out in room temperature. If you can't wait, since now we have paper towels, I just dry them with a paper towel. And we put them in. And the radish. Now we do some greens. I push them down with a pair of chopsticks. I know in my recent video, you guys say, why you need the chopsticks, take out pickles. If you buy the pickles from the store, those are cucumber, not Chinese pickles. You can take out with your fingers. But this, you need a delicate chopstick to do the pickles. If you have only just a tiny bit oil on here or something dirty, your pickle jar will go bad, will die. So also the pickle jars are pretty deep, you can see. You can just put your hands in. Sometime you might need a chopstick like this. Usually I don't use this for pickles. This is good enough. Some red peppers, celery. Your new jar needs more flavor. And the cabbage. Some water, I think that'll look nice. Good. Add some on top. Just make sure your pickle brines are covering your vegetables. You can always add more water and salt. So here to seal your jar, don't forget, add some water on the edge of the jar. But just watch your jar take care of like a baby, like me. So the water will evaporate out, there will be no water, but don't wait that long. If you see there's no little bit of water, you just add in. You probably need to add in water a couple times a week. But if you go on vacation, what are you gonna do? What I do is with a plastic wrap, I wrap the whole jar, the top, so the water actually can keep about a couple weeks, no problem. But if you go on vacation for say 2 months, what are you gonna do? What you do is you dry the water. You can add a cooking oil carefully around here to seal the jar so the oil never will dry out. But when you come back from vacation, you have to dry the oil out carefully with a paper towel, then clean the oil out really well because you don't want any oil get into pickle brine. Your brine will go bad. So now this is the jar I just made. You can see the brine, the color is pretty clear. Of course, compared to this 16-year-old pickle brine, you can see it's a lot cloudier and all the color from the radish, from other vegetable, is much darker. Yeah, because this one has much more flavor. And my pickle, fresh vegetable in here, like it'll be ready tomorrow. We called 洗澡泡菜. 洗澡 means shower, like take a bath really quick. The next day you can eat your pickles, like this cabbage will be ready next day. But this, you're gonna wait a couple weeks or more to get the little bit pickle flavor. And then wait 3 or 6 months to get actual fermented flavor. Page 134, you will find detailed ingredients here, how to make the pickles. If you make pickles, comment down here, let me know. If you have any more questions, please ask me. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Remember, subscribe and give a thumbs up. I have a pickle for you.